All right, happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Today is Friday. It is Valentine's Day. We're having issues streaming into the group, but that's no worries. We are all still here on YouTube, having fun, having a good time. So today we are going to be talking about calming the chaos in your business and showing you how to consolidate your digital ecosystem and make everything just work together the way it should. Make it just sing, make it happy, make it so that you're spending less time doing tasks that can be automated. Because at the end of the day, the more you automate, the more you dominate, and that's the name of the game. So we're going to get started here, but before we jump into the actual lesson, I want to share with you guys a couple things that we've been working on aggressively that we are rolling out next week, hot and heavy. So if you go to profitlifter.com, you will notice that we have a new button at the top of the page here. It says Get Leads, and that is exactly what we are doing. Is we are helping you get leads. So nothing new with the AI ads platform. That's the same thing it's always been. But I want to introduce you guys to our FCR leads, our first click response leads, powered by our friends at Leads Locator. This we have partnered with them to be able to deliver leads in real time right into your CRM. No hassle, no ad management, no budgets, no ad budgets, none of that silliness. This is literally you pay for the leads, they deliver them into your system, and you just go. It's really that simple. So we're finishing up all the automations and everything on this for you guys to be able to order your leads right inside of your Profit Lifter account. It'll go through a confirmation process. You'll talk to Leads Locator. They'll get everything set up with you. We'll do the automation on the backside to make sure that everything's set up and ready to go. And you can have leads delivered right into your CRM daily. Let me say it again. You can have leads delivered right into your CRM daily. No more having to go chase leads. No more trying to figure out what you're going to do, how it's going to work. You now have a way to just pay to get leads delivered in real time right into your CRM. Not only that, but we have revamped our our sales optimization funnel. And our ad optimizer funnel. That's what we were calling it, the ad optimizer funnel, where when you're getting started, we'll actually go through, create a funnel specifically for your campaign that you're working on. So like if you're doing the FCR leads, and let's say that you take consultations after the opt-in, after they click to come in, this will just automate everything, the emails, the text message, the AI employee. This will basically just sick your system, sick Profit Lifter on them to go get them. So we're really excited about launching this. Keep an eye out. The new links will be live in Profit Lifter on Monday for you to be able to go and start buying leads. On Wednesday, Joseph and I are going to be live, and we are going to be walking through all of this, and we're going to be just talking about it, breaking it down. So if you need leads, you definitely do not want to miss this, the live stream that's coming up with him on Wednesday, because we are going to dig in deep. I found an error, and this is bothering me, but we're going to dive in deep. We're going to have a lot of fun on this, and I know some of you guys have been looking for ways to generate leads. We've now partnered with Leads Locator to be able to make that happen for you. And on that note, we've also got a couple other really cool things going. So under our Get Leads tab, what I figured out for me, like I like doing ads. I like the advertising side. I like the traffic side, but it's not just like my pure passion. My real passion is building automations, building systems that convert, building websites, building funnels, all that fun stuff that goes along with it. That's really where my passion is. And so what we did is we partnered with a company that can provide the leads and help out with that. But not only did we partner with Leads Locator, we also have some other agencies that we are currently vetting that we're working on right now. By the end of, I don't know why this says April. I messed up my thing here again. But at the end of February, we're actually launching a conversion pixel that you'll be able to have installed on your website and your funnels. That when a visitor shows up, it will automatically grab their information, load it into Profit Lifter, and then start the entire marketing process for you. In March, we're launching social media ads with another agency that will handle all your social media ads, work with you, come up with your campaigns, do everything for you, and help you generate leads on social media. We have an agency that's going to specialize in pay-per-click ads. So all you have to do is go in, and all this will be automated through the system. It will all be set up in there. So instead of you having to go search for stuff, literally just be in there. And the one that's supposed to be April 2025. So February, we're launching the FCR leads, first click response. We'll have the conversion pixel. In March, we'll be launching social media ads and pay-per-click ads. And then in April, we're actually launching a cold email campaign. So that way, like if you want to have multiple ways of being able to address, to get leads, multiple streams of income, the cold email campaign will actually get you a list of people that are looking, that have searched the terms that you're looking for. The agency we're working with will go in, set up your domains, do all the seasoning. They have the software. They'll send out the cold emails. They'll even develop an email strategy for it. Like everything, it's all there. And so we're excited. We're really trying to make a conscious effort of helping you guys get leads into your CRM. That way you guys can make money, because running a business isn't fun if you're not making money. So that's the goal. That's what we're working on. So if you need leads, just stay tuned for next week. A lot of big things dropping on that front that we're going to jump into. So, but that's not what today's about. Today's about automation. Today is about Will It Automate, and being able to help you to figure out, be able to help you in your journey of consolidating your digital ecosystem. So, just a couple weeks ago, I had done a live video on Zapier, talking about how to connect the system with Zapier. I'm looking through our YouTube channel now. Don't see it in here. It'll show up eventually. But this led into deeper conversations, and this brought people in, just thinking about like asking questions about, okay, if I have this software, what do I do? And so today, what I wanted to do is just jump in a little bit deeper on the different types of connections and automations that you can build inside of your Profit Lifter account, how you can consolidate your digital ecosystem and put you in a position where you can spend more time doing sales, building your product and marketing, rather than having to go through and do all the manual tasks that are included. So the first thing, for those of you guys who may have missed out on the other ones or haven't really explored everything there is, the first thing that I want to show you is Zapier. And we just launched a blog on this, and have it all set up there. Let me find that for you real quick. So profitlifter.com/blog. I'm going to share this in the chat, so that way, if you would like to check that out, if you need some more direction on how to incorporate Zapier, you can find it right here on profitlifter.com. I created a quick Loom video, a little 9-minute Loom video for that. I have all the detailed instructions right there. And then that other video that I was telling you about, we have that embedded down here that is about an hour of connecting webhooks, zaps, all of that, where we actually dive in deep on it. But Zapier is your first connection point. Zapier is kind of like your home for everything that you're going to be wanting to automate. Connecting Zapier is I'm not going to say it's super easy to use because it can get pretty deep pretty quick. But if you're just looking for simple integrations, being able to send contact records back and forth, Zapier is definitely a clean way of doing that. Inside of Zapier, when the trick to working with Zapier, and I feel like I've done this like 30 times now, but that's okay. We're going to keep doing it. The trick to Zapier is actually connecting your Profit Lifter account using webhooks. And so what that looks like for you is under your automations. Make this a little bit bigger. See if we can make it easier for you guys to see what I'm doing here. So under your automations, we're gonna go check out our workflow here. What this is going to look like is you can send individual workflows to Zapier, meaning that like we're going to assume here that somebody fills out a form, they fill out our contact us form, and let's say you want to embed that into a Google Doc, or you want to send that to Wave to send an invoice or something like that. What you're going to do is come into your Profit Lifter account, click plus. You're going to go webhook, and then from here, it's going to pull up the ability for you to put your URL in here to be able to send the webhook, to be able to send this webhook from Profit Lifter to Zapier. And so with that, Profit Lifter is the action, and then the trigger in Zapier is going to be this webhook that we're connecting right here. And so we're setting up our trigger in Zapier to be a webhook. We're going to choose event. We're going to say it's a catch hook. A catch hook works for basically all your typical automations of what you're going to need for that. You will hit continue. If you want to get in depth of picking off a child key, you can do that. That's a more advanced tactic. If you don't need that, which most of the time you don't, it will take you over to test. Now you'll see your webhook URL right here, where you can copy this, and you can come right over here and you paste that in right there, and you hit save action. And that's how easy it is to connect everything inside of Zapier. Now, the beauty of this is that with Zapier, now you can connect this to just almost every single software that's out there. These are the popular ones. Here's the premium ones that are available. They have specific ones for AI. If you're using AI if you want to use like chat based, like any of these different AI bots to be able to send stuff into. This would actually be a very helpful way if you're using like a third party app to be able to do like call bots, things like that. This is where you would automate it. But you can see that they've got like 7,000 different apps and stuff that you can use. So there's just a ton of different ways that you can incorporate it. Really, the key to automating all your different systems is understanding and knowing what kind of workflow you're looking for. Like what kind of where do you want them to go? What do you want to have happen after they take an action in a workflow, or after they take action on a website? Like, where are you putting them? What are you going to do with them? Once you can figure that out, that's connecting them from there gets much, much easier. Where I find a lot of people mess up is they come in and they're like, I just want to connect it. Well, how do you want to connect it? What do you want to do with it? So connecting it with Zapier is a good way to go. Now, the flip side is that if let's say that you have a webhook that's coming in from a third-party software. Let's say you've got, I'll use us for example. We use ClickUp for our project management, so we can see like everything that's going on. Our team can have access to one central place. So a lot of times we'll need to create automations that are going from ClickUp into our Profit Lifter account, or different ways about that. So let's say we're sending a webhook from ClickUp. It's coming here, it's catching it. Now from here, your Zapier connection for Profit Lifter is lead connector, and you can see that right here. Now, when you select lead connector as the action, you're going to see all the action event. You can add a lead to a campaign. You could create a task. You can just add or update a contact based on the action that they take. You can add or update an opportunity and any of your sales pipelines, support pipelines, anything like that. Or you can just stop all campaigns for a lead. One thing that I think is helpful with this is like you can add or update contacts. Let me just show you a little bit of what you can do here. The reason that I like this is that, like, let's say that you have an action that is tied to a tag. From here, you would put in, you would go through, map out your fields, and I got to complete the steps to do it. But basically, you would map out your fields of like the contact record, their email address, everything that identifies a contact record inside of your Profit Lifter account. But then down here, now you'll see like you can add notes, any of your custom values, any of your custom fields are going to pull in here. You can also see there, I believe, there we go. Down here at the bottom, you have tags, meaning that now if somebody is taking an action based inside of another software, you can send them through this Zap and have a tag that triggers the automation for them. Meaning that, like, let's say you've got this connected to waveforms. And this will be a bad example, but I'll show you why here in just a minute. So let's say you're using Wave. Somebody pays an invoice, or you receive a payment from Wave. Now you can send it to Zapier. Zapier can trigger a tag based on that payment being made to start an automation sequence. So it gives you a lot of flexibility. You can create tasks, like just basically anything that you want to do in here. It's gonna have that ability. So it's a nice, easy way to connect your softwares to be able to create a cohesive system that really connects everything and works that way. So that's the quick overview of Zapier. Again, I shared the blog post. If you want to dive more into Zapier, how to use that, we've got several different options inside of there, about over an hour's worth of video training, plus written out content in there. So that's Zapier. Now, some of the other things that I want to show you, though, is I want to show you some of the other ways that you can connect your Profit Lifter account. Because outside of Zapier, there's a lot of there are several different ways to integrate different softwares, different platforms in here. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit plus, and I'm going to show you this Discover over here. So you notice that you've got all of these apps over here in your action bar that will connect you automatically with different third-party apps. So you can see Less Annoying CRM, HubSpot Actions, Zoho, Rike, Job Nimbus, Formula A Weber, Benchmark, Trello, Zoho, Monday. Like, ClickUp actions, automation for Windows. Like, you've got a lot of different apps that you can install that will work for this. Now, the thing that I like about how this is set up is that, like, we're gonna take ClickUp because I use ClickUp. If I wanted to use ClickUp, we can come right here. You can look at app details, and it will actually let you install the app right from the workflow, meaning that you don't have to stop working what you're working on. You can come in here and go, oh, well, this has exactly what I'm looking for. Click install app, and it will automatically load the app into your sub account, making it so that it's nice and easy for you to manage, letting you get in there and work through it. And again, you can see Freshdesk, Keep. If you're using another CRM, you're just using Profit Lifter for one aspect, maybe lead gen or something like that. You've got another one. It's tied to a sales team. That's how you can incorporate it there. But you can see this list is just constantly growing. So many different ways that you can automate your system inside of here. Some of the other things that I want to show you, though, is just naturally natively built inside of the app, inside of the CRM. There are different third-party connections that you can directly connect to your Profit Lifter account that's going to enhance your productivity. So let me show you a couple of these. One, you've got like Facebook interactive messages, Instagram interactive messages, WhatsApp, being able to connect WhatsApp to talk with people. But if we come down here, where are we? Marketing. We've got Google Analytics. You've got Google AdWords that you can add contact records to Google AdWords. Custom audiences inside of Facebook. These are all built right inside of the CRM, meaning that you don't have to connect you don't have to go through the app store. You don't have to do any of that. Literally, it's just built in there for you. And some of the other ones that are connected, I believe you have, show you, you've got Google Sheets in here as well. One second. Sorry about that. I was sneezing and didn't want to mess up my microphone there. But you've got the ability, you can connect Google Sheets here, meaning you can just basically send out, if somebody comes in, you can have the CRM directly push a record to a Google Sheet just by connecting it right there. Nice and easy. Love that. Another one that I use a ton for our team is actually the Slack integration. If you're using Slack, you can make it so that, like, if a client pays, you can set up an order and like a whole channel just for customer orders that will notify your entire team. You can set this up for anything. Like if a new lead comes in, you can have it Slack your sales team. You can have it Slack somebody. You can have it just makes an easy way to be able to communicate outside of the system into kind of your chat systems and everything that works there. So some really cool things on that side. Let me show you some of the other back-end automations and connections that you can work with. And again, this is we're just trying to bypass the Zapier side because we've already reviewed that. We want to take a look at this. But all those apps that I showed you before we get into the integration, on your left-hand side, you're going to see App Marketplace. And with this app marketplace, this is going to show you all the different apps that you can connect natively into your Profit Lifter account. Meaning that you can come in here. There are a lot of them that are free. There's a lot of them that aren't. There are charges with some of these, and if you buy these, you'll automatically be charged for them and connect and have to pay for them on a monthly basis because that's how these app companies make their money. But you can see like CloseBot, Printful, Map Leads, AI Campaigns, Zapier, Capri GPT, Price Guard. I mean, there's a lot of them in here. 21 pages of them, actually, 20 pages in one. But there's just a massive amount of connections that you can put in here. So this is a nice and easy way to be able to come in, install apps, be able to work through the system, be able to make it do what you want it to do. The other place that I want to show you for integrations is actually in your settings, and it's under the tab. It's under the tab called integrations. Now, I know a lot of you guys went through this during your setup of connecting like your Gmail, connecting Facebook accounts, stuff like that. But some of the other things that you can do, you can actually connect your QuickBooks right here. So every time there's an order, it just automatically dumps in QuickBooks for you. If you have a bookkeeper or a CPA, they're going to absolutely love this feature for you and love that. Wave is another way that you can send out invoices, collect money. Wave is actually like an online banking app, and I've used it before in previous businesses. I really liked it. Like it was very easy to use, nice and handy. You can connect that right here. If you have a Clio, I'll be honest, I don't even know what Clio is. So this is something. Oh, this is legal software. Okay. Okay, that's why I don't know. It's yeah. So if you're a lawyer, you can connect Clio in here and work from there. Stripe, that's pretty straightforward. Shopify is amazing if you're an e-commerce store. You can connect Shopify and connect it with your Profit Lifter account just seamlessly, making it so that it just integrates. It pulls in all your products and connects with them back and forth. Nice and easy way to be able to automate your e-commerce site. LinkedIn for ads, Slack is where you connect it there. Printful, I just did a whole video on this when I was ordering our hats and our new Profit Lifter shirts. Printful, I'm loving the connection there. That's a lot of fun. Shippo is kind of the same thing as Printful. Drop shipping, fulfillment, and real-time shipping rates for your e-commerce store. Now, look, I know some of you guys are like, I don't have drop shipping, I don't have e-commerce. This is just a really cool way. If you come up with something that that you could resell, maybe it's a t-shirt, maybe it's a hat, maybe it's something that you're going live, you have a catch saying that you love, or like if you want to do a gift to clients who sign up and get them, like order them a t-shirt, you can drop ship it right from here, right from Printful or Shippo. A lot of really cool ways you can do that. And then WooCommerce is kind of the same thing. WooCommerce integrates with WordPress. So if you've got a WordPress shop and you're using WooCommerce, you can connect it with your Profit Lifter account. Nice and easy, just no questions asked. So will your Profit Lifter account connect with everything? Yes, absolutely. Zapier is kind of the universal way to be able to connect it with anything that's not connected. But some of the other ways that you can work on connecting is through your app marketplace. With the marketplace apps, these are going to be all of the things that all the different things that you're looking for, all the different collections. Like you can go through here and browse, go, okay, those are the top installed. Here's the newly added ones. Like just make it easy. Like it's super easy. You can use your integrations in the back. You can tie it to workflows. So hopefully this is sparking some ideas for you on how you can connect your different workflows. One of the things that we are actively working on for you guys is actually creating worksheets to help you think through some of your automations. Trying to figure out a way that we can automate that and actually more make it as a page inside of your page inside of Profit Lifter to help you out with it. But we've got that. We got a lot to do on that. But the last thing that I wanted to show you guys, this is something really fun here. I want to show you guys this because some of you guys are probably going to start seeing this coming across. We have actually just finished our new lead magnet that we are getting ready to launch and run ads on. And what we're doing is we're calling it the 2025 Playbook, starting, growing, and scaling your business. Starting, growing, and scale your business. And what we've done in here is I just sat down and just started thinking through, like, what are all the different ways that what do you need to actually get your business up and going? So chapter 1 is get leads. That's simple. Like, how do you get leads? We talk about different ways. We break these down into different plays that you can leverage. So like under organic marketing, talking about social media, networking, paid ads, working through that, direct engagement, other strategies. And then we create, this nice little worksheet for you that you can start sitting down with your team and going, hey, here's what we want to work on for next month. Here's what we want to work on for the next quarter. Here's what we want to implement. So we just broke it down into advertising, marketing, your nurture campaigns, your sales process, breaking down all the different sales processes, all the different ways that you can engage with leads, engage with clients through the sales process with follow-up campaigns, product campaigns, recovery, upsells and cross-sells, purchases, different ways to convince people to buy from you, using recurring billing, checkouts, optimizing your checkouts, invoicing, client support modules, so that you can think through. Like we didn't take a break on anything here. Having an AI employee that can actually handle everything for you, getting in, automating engagements, all of it. Like it's literally just everything's broken out for you. And then this last one, this is actually something that that I think is really important to understand. Like a lot of times, like if I talk to especially some of you newer business owners who are just getting out there and figuring things out, a lot of times you don't have a strategy or a path to scalability is the way I like to look at it. So what we did is we actually broke this down into 3 different categories. You have your startup phase, you have your growth phase, and then you have your scaling phase. So your startup phase focuses on like getting started, launching your business, what you need, and then creating some of the basic workflows, some of the basic automations that you need, some of the basic marketing, advertising, some of the simple ways to get leads to get you out of that startup phase. Because the startup phase is really good for like getting out there, figuring out what you're doing, laying your foundation, getting your direction down. But then you get into your growth phase, and your growth phase is when you start getting into like hiring team members to run your different departments, starting to build out your infrastructure, having SOPs, having systems that people can come in and actually that you can hire people for them to come in and engage with you. Because I see a lot of startups, this is where they fail from the startup to the growth phase, is getting so into just like trying to bypass it and get to that scaling phase that they're missing the point of building out the infrastructure to be able to get to that scaling phase. And like, I'll be honest, like Profit Lifter, we're in the growth phase now. We're out of startup. We have our products. We know what we're doing. We've got a lot of systems. We got a lot of SOPs that we're working through, but we're in growth phase. Now we're getting team members and different places that we're handing off some of the work to. So we don't constantly have to go in and do it ourselves. Now we're starting to build the team. When you get into the scaling phase, though, this is when you start really focusing on hiring like your top S team or your strategy team. This is where like you're bringing in your president, your chief operations officer, your chief marketing officer, like your big team players who are going to help you get to that next level. Scaling gets into running like brand campaigns, really focusing on building out your specialized teams, having premium offers, and really starting to get into the nuances of what you're doing. But really the scaling phase gets into us as the entrepreneurs handing off that workload and giving it to other people in the team to focus on. So that way we're not just bogged down the entire time doing all the work. We're actually allowing other team members to come in, do the work with us, and really we get to that point that we're running a team, not actually just owning a job. So keep an eye out for that. I'm really excited about that. As you can see, 52 pages worth of content. Like we didn't hold anything back on this. So massive amount of content that's there. Again, this is the 2025 playbook to start, grow, and scale your business. Be on the lookout for that. But that's all I got for you guys for today. It's Valentine's Day. I'm gonna go hang out with my wife, do some fun stuff with her for the evening. But hope you guys all have an amazing weekend. And like I said, big things coming on the lead generation side. Make sure that you're hanging out with us next week as we get into launching the first of many partnerships of certified providers that we're working with as we jump into our FCR leads, first click response leads. with Leads Locator on next Wednesday. So make sure that you tune in because it's going to be a lot of fun. We always have fun when we're working with them. So until then, have yourselves an amazing weekend, and we will see you next week. Later.